A shadow moves at midnight's crawl, whispers echo down the hall. Boots on cobblestone, slow and steady. A game of kings, the deck is ready. Under the table the deals are made, cards of fate in a razor blade trade. Cross the line, you're out of luck. Under the table the clock gets stuck. Smoke curls like secrets in the air. Gold and greed, they never play fair. The silence cuts sharper than a knife. This is the price of a gambler's life. Take the time, won't stall. One wrong move, you lose it all. The deals are made, cards of fate and a razor blade trade. Cross the line, you're out of luck. Under the table the clock is stuck. It's all the same. Underneath the street lamp glow, shadows move where whispers go. Deals are made with a glance so cold. Blood and loyalty, a tale untold. Won't speak. Secrets buried 6 feet deep. The city's pulse, a loaded gun, every heartbeat, a war begun. In the silence, power hums. Every choice a kingdom comes. La familia. Fade walking smooth. Shoes so shiny they light the room. A cane that clicks with every stride. Swagger that you just can't hide. I'm a gentleman, sharp and true, tipping my hat just for you. Polished shoes and a tailored suit. Oh, I'm the rhythm you're drawn into. Pocket watch swinging side to side. Time don't chase me, I take my ride. Silver topping holding my charm. This world ain't ready for my calm. Step to the left, now turn it right. Catch the groove and hold on tight. I'm a gentleman, sharp and true, tipping my hat just for you. Polished shoes and a tailored suit. Oh, I'm the rhythm you're drawn into. Ladies whisper, who is he? A mystery wrapped in symphony. My shadow dances when I move, a walking beat you can't disprove. Walking beat. Oh, I walk the line where shadows meet. Fading echo in the heat. No pack, no trail, just empty street. A howl gets caught beneath my teeth. Lone wolf running wild. No home, no den, just the exile. Lone wolf out of sight, howling at the moon tonight. My heart's a compass cracked in two. It spins, it turns, it hides the truth. No chains, no ties, no morning dew. The night's my only rendezvous. Every step's a story untold. Every mile the air gets cold. Lone wolf running wild. No home, no den, just the exile. Lone wolf out of sight, howling at the moon tonight. I'm the wind, the whispers low, the ghost you see but never know. No leash, no rules, no one to show the path I take or where I'll go. Whispers in the alley, black as coal. Deals in shadows where secrets stroll. A suitcase of whispers, a promise of gold. Blood on the velvet, it never dries. Suits walk sharp, but the devil lies. Family's a bond, a chain, a knife. Blood on the velvet, it costs your life. Cigars curl smoke like a serpent's kiss. A toast to power, a deadly bliss. The dice are loaded, the game's a miss. One word, one nod, the world can break. One look, one move, that's all it takes. Blood on the velvet, it never dries. Suits walk sharp, but the devil lies. Family's a bond, a chain, a knife. Blood on the velvet, it costs your life. Loyalty's a noose, it holds, it chokes. A burning vow, it smolders, it smokes. The clock ticks loud, the deal's begun. A kingdom of shadows built for none. Shadows crawl where the moonlight dies, whispers louder than the gunfire lies. Boots on cobblestones, the night is cold. Blood and secrets both worth their gold. Cards on the table, fate's no friend. Every move is the start of an end. The king's shadow, he rules the night. No escape from the black and white. Loyalty cuts sharper than steel. The king's shadow knows how you feel. Cigars burn slow, smoke wraps the air. Deals are whispered like a sinner's prayer. Champagne glasses and the clink of knives. In this world no one truly survives. The dice roll fast, the stakes run deep. One wrong word and you'll never sleep. The king's shadow rules the night. No escape from the black and white. Loyalty cuts sharper than steel. King's shadow knows how you feel. Yeah. Whispers in the alley, smoke fills the air. Deals done in shadows, they're everywhere. Knuckles kiss tables, secrets unfold. A world of silence, hearts gone cold. The family code, blood runs deep. We take the oath, no room for sheep. Loyalty binds till the end of days. Break it once and the fire stays. Cigars burn slow, glasses raised high. Eyes watch the room, who's next to light. Suit and tie armor, dark as the night. In this kingdom wrong ain't ever right. Do you hear the clock? It's ticking fast. The dice are rolled, this moment's your last. The family code, blood runs deep. We take the oath, no room for sheep. Loyalty binds till the end of days. Break it once and the fire stays. No saints, no sinners, just black and gray. The rules are simple, you obey. The streets a judge, the bullets the gavel. One wrong step and you unravel. Whispers in alleys, shadows creep. Promises buried, secrets keep. A code unbroken, blood runs deep. We don't ask why, we don't ask how. The family code is here and now. You cross the line, you pay the vow. We don't ask why, we don't ask how. Gold rings flashing, a silent nod. Deals with the devil, a wink at God. Loyalty written on this facade. The dice are rolling, the stakes are high. You play with fire, you kiss goodbye. We don't ask why, we don't ask how. The family code is here and now. You cross the line, you pay the vow. We don't ask why, we don't ask how. Smoke curls up like a ghost of sin. The game is lost before it begins. A loaded glance, a fatal grin. Did I lose you, or was I abandoned? Did I waste it, or did you take advantage? All these questions, they hang in the balance. Do I swallow my pride and take the first step? Why do I keep it to myself? Why don't I call you? Maybe I'm wrong, but I can't tell. My doubts won't let me. My doubts won't let me. My doubts won't let me. Silence is my witness. My doubts won't let me. Silence is my witness. Silence is my witness. Silence is my witness. Under neon rain we ride, heavy boots, quiet pride. We are kings of the dark, gentlemen creed. Power in hand and the city concedes. No trumpets sound, no banners of gold, just midnight oaths that never grow old. World is ours, the night is long. Hear our pulse inside the song. Kings of the dark, we own the night. Wear the crown where there's no light. If waves come high, we never drown. Shadow throne, unspoken crown. In the alley, silver steam, we draw borders no one sees. No hesitation, no turning back. We lead the path on iron tracks. Steel-toed mercy, velvet knives. Brotherhood in quiet lives. Kings of the dark. Streetlights bow and flicker out. Off the hook, I never pick up. Letters come sealed and I never look up. Built this world with hand and flame. Now they whisper when they speak my name. I don't answer, I command. Call me boss, understand. Boss of silence, Lord I stand. Knock once and drop you there. I count the cost, I never lose. I don't reply, I make the rules. I walk slow cause I own time. Clock spin back to meet my stride. I don't chase storms, I move the clouds. When I arrive, every voice bows. Wanna talk? Then pay your due. wanna walk, respect my crew. Boss of silence, boss of silence, boss of silence. No permission, no warning sign. Deals appear and then they're gone. Chain won't break, I carry on. A dark gentleman, I hold the line. Steel for skin, but a steady mind. Cold outside, but the core runs strong. In the darkness, I belong. No room for weakness, no place for fear. Footprints vanish when I'm near. I don't falter, I don't bend. Winter's oaths, I won't rescind. Frost on the knuckles, fire in the breath. Two-edged calm that outstares death. In a black lake wind. Door swings wide, all eyes freeze. One step in and silence breathes. No crown, no gold, no boom. Raw command, I run the room. Clock won't tick while I'm inside. Time gets dressed in a velvet tie. I run the room, gravity down. Faces bow with not a sound. Smoke bends soft to the shape I choose. Every gaze locked to the fuse. They toast their drinks but check my face. No smile means they know their place. From suits to street, from blood to bloom, I enter cold and run the room. Light grows dim where I go in. Chandeliers obey the wind. I run the room. King with power in hand, no turning back, no room for doubt. I say nothing, streets find out. Under the moonlight, I rule the streets. Every step becomes the beat. The world is mine, the night is too. Between the shadows, I see through. Silver roofs and sleeping rails. Footfalls ride the ghostly tales. I take my throne where no one sees. In the hush, I plant the seed. Wind like silk around the blade. Mercy measured, justice made. Under the wire, crystal glass. Silk shirt, bloody cuffs. Truth runs away when nights get rough. Legacy built on broken trust. Call the bluff, call the bluff. Sold my soul in a gold stained tux. Ride clean now, still feel the muck. Kiss your cheek with sugar breath. Bless your name and bargain death. Every smile hides a scar. Every ribbon masks a bar. Silk shirt, bloody cuffs. Laundry can't wash that kind of stain. Laundry can't wash that kind of stain. Flickers like a dying star. Whispers rise from a one-eyed bar. No names, no taps, just broken men. One last smoke and back again. Red light walks in, dressed in flame. I say run. She says my name. Last call at Lucifer. Heaven blurs sinister. Raise a glass for what we burn. Tip the devil, lesson learned. This place won't close. It just forgets your vows, your sins, your unpaid debts. We drink to ashes. We became. Clink the glass and lose your name. Stained glass blues and organ haze. Gospel for our crooked ways. Last call at Lucifer. Last call at Lucifer. Door swings back to endless night. 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 I'm the silent king with a steady hand. Rule the night in a darkened land. No words, no sound. Pure control. Lights fall down, I take your soul. The silent king, the city's breath. I draw lines of brave, don't test. Where I walk, the current flows. Script grows tight, nobody knows. No crown needed, weight would shine. I wear shade like tailored time. If I speak, the game is done. I prefer the quiet one. Stone cathedral in my chest. Bells ring once and go to rest. The silent king. Silent king. This house starts to look keen. Footsteps melt into the floor. Starlight buried under soup. Still it burns. silent scream. Slept on the stars that killed my dreams. There's one light left at the end of the road, flickering soft when no winds blow. One light left, that's enough. Pull me through the ash and dust. Take my blood, steal my breath. Hope don't die, it hides from death. Hands that crack, my eyes run dry. Forgot the art of how to cry. If I burn with every tread, let that flame become my thread. Even embers lead the lost. You heard me throwing wind cars. One light left, that's enough. Pull me through the ash and dust. Take my blood, steal my breath. Hope don't die, it hides from death. Felt the shadows kiss, cold on my lips. Power in the palm and a tightened grip. I've worn the dark and tasted pain, yet in the hush I still reign. Shadows kiss, seals my fate. In the dark I navigate. No remorse, I hold the course. Shadows kiss, a quiet force. Windows hum with secret rain. Streetlights blur like liquid chains. Every step a coded sign. Every breath a temper line. Moonlight on a razor's back. Mercy where the edges track. Shadows kiss, shadows kiss. A whisper closes every door. A whisper closes every door. Secrets in the smoke, burning slow. Deals in fire where I grow. The world I built on embered stone, I breathe it in. I'm never alone. Secrets in the smoke burn bright. In the darkness I own night. A heart turned cold, a vow I spoke. Guard the flame, guard the smoke. Every oath a glowing thread. Every truth a cherry red. Hold your breath and you might hear little stories disappear. Ash that writes across the lungs. Choirs of hush with wordless tongues. Silent and deadly, I take what I need. No words spoken, shadows speak. That's how I reign, I break the chain. No time to flee. Remember me. Silent and deadly, nobody knows. Move like a whisper where cold wind blows. I count to 4, then step away. What I keep, the night will say. Paper walls and velvet locks. I draw maps, no compass clocks. If you're near, you'll only feel pressure fall and candles kneel, stealing the shoes of quiet men, heat in the hands that close again. Silent and deadly. Silent and deadly. I'm the shadow you can't see, moving free and faithfully. Shadows in the dark, my heart. With every step I slip inside. Shadows in the dark, my course. Lost and fade with no remorse. No guiding light, no map to find. Only pattern, edge, and line. Power plays in silent rooms. Ink that dries before it blooms. I leave sparks where I have passed. Echoes built to everlast. Hollow hallway, breathing walls. Hear the hush before it falls. Shadows in the dark. Shadows in the dark. Smoke writes check marks in the air. Watched it fall, tossed the ring and cursed it all. Thought the fire would set me free. Ashes can't kill a ghost in me. Ashes ain't enough to kill the pain. Smoke fades fast but scars remain. Freedom promised, I entrust. Turns out love won't die in dust. Drove through storms with bottle hands. Chased some ghost, forgot to stand. Now I sit with smoke and chest, counting pieces of the mess. Sometimes flame clears the sky. Sometimes it burns what's left inside. Ashes ain't enough. Ashes ain't enough. Quiet rain on a funeral match. Midnight bones and a whistle cry. Black train cutting through the sky. No ticket punch, no bag to hold. Only a soul gone quiet and cold. There's a black train coming, flying steam, rolling through the ash of every dream. I live like thunder, die the same. Let judgment fall in rusted rain. Tried to run and tried to pray. Door swings open anyway. Wheels that won't turn back in time. Smoke that writes a final line. Rail clack hearts and iron lungs, calling souls, forgotten tongues. Black train coming. Heat. Black train coming. Heat. Break his. Full of smoke, heart like stone. People pass like I'm not known. I'm a dead man's shadow, drifting slow. No place to be, nowhere to go. Dead man's shadow, dark and deep. Walk all night and never sleep. Lost my soul in a backroom deal. Now I float where darkness feels. feels. Mirror shows a stranger's face, hollow man in borrowed grace. Tried to pray but sky stood still, ghosts with heartbeat cursed to will. Maybe I died years ago, only the night still says hello. Maybe I died years ago, only the night still says hello. In the darkest hour I make my stand, fear recedes from a steady hand. Game was played, the table spun, I held nothing, still I won. Darkest hour where shadows hide, I take control from the other side. A mafia king with no remorse, I set the line, I set the course. I hear the cries, I see disguise, cut the wires behind the eyes. Plant the seed in silent ground, watch it bloom without a sound. Starlight buried under suit, still it burns inside the root. Darkest hour, telling that don't rush, don't waste, but I don't rush. Street, say less. They talk loud, I let it pass. Shadows bow when I walk past. Smoke draws circles in the air. Names grow softer when I stare. No decree and no demand, just a signal from my hand. I wear a moonlit crown tonight. Bars of calm, not built on might. I let it drown, cool the fire, hold the town. Lit crown tonight, not built on might. I let it drown, cool the fire, hold the town. Tears grow clean under my gaze. Flames turn ash, the noise obey. I don't rush, time waits for me. Quiet writes my legacy. When the dog wants proof of a rule, silence is the sharper tool. If you doubt, just look around. Every room bends to the crown. I wear a moonlit crown tonight. Balls of calm, not built on might. I let it drown, cool fair, moonlit drown. I wear a crown tonight, not built on might. I let it drown, cool the fire, hold the town. One not given night breeze out, no doubt. Neon shakes, the door swings slow. Step in. Cigarette vows and velvet light, heat in pockets, cold in eyes. I don't bargain, I just choose. Silence wins what words would lose. No raised tone, no open thread, just a bill you won't forget. I'm the boss of the smoke,
where the spark becomes a law. If the night wants a king, he remembers what it saw.
Moonlight stains the marble floor,
every whisper keeps the score.
You want mercy, bring the truth. Anything less ruins you. Fire talks big till it's tired. Ash remembers what transpired. Count to 3 and clear your throat. Deals decided, sign the note. I'm the boss of the smoke,
where the spark becomes a law.
If the night
wants a king, it remembers what it saw.
Curtains fall, the city call. Paid off. Clock hands freeze at 12:13.
Last check.
Cold briefcase and warmer scents. Streetlight trembles on my skin. I say little, not once, wait. Let the night negotiate. No receipts and no applause, only consequences claw. This is the last deal.
Under the moon.
No second dawn, no later noon. Sign with breath and seal with eyes. Walk away or pay the price. Heat tries swagger, smoke says no. Power walks where rivers flow. You can bluff but not the dark. Moonlight marks the truer mark. If you came to change your fate, leave the noise outside the gate. All your crowns and borrowed gloss mean nothing if you can't pay costs. This is the last deal.
Under the moon.
No second dawn, no later noon. Sign with breath and seal with ice. Walk away or pay the price. Paper size, the ink turns night. We're done. All right.
All right. All right. All right.
Summer midnight, city steam.
Breathe slow.
Voices flare and burn to ash. I just watch the tempest crash. Flame looks loud, I stay still. Cool command bends iron will. Not a threat, just balance kept. Hopes you'd rather not accept. I hold a crown in the heat, one without a single shot. Fire rages at my feet. I'm the rain that puts it out. Bosses brag of what they've done. Mafia myths of how we won. I prefer a cleaner page. Let the silence set the wage. If the blaze won't learn to bow, let it burn itself out now. When the smoke reveals the truth, only steady hands stay proof. I hold a crown in the heat, one without a single shout. Fire rages at my feet. I'm the rain that puts it out. Asphalt cools, the night exhales. Order prevails. Black tie rules with quiet thread.
Say nothing.
Call me boss if names you need, but the method's simpler creed. Never rush and never beg. Stand so firm the storm's edges. No display and no parade. Power hates a noisy blade. I'm a mafia of silence,
One man strong.
where moonlight rises to right from wrong. I don't conquer, I contain. Turn hot tempers into rain. the line and feel it close. Hush is how the verdict goes. I'm a mafia of silence,
one man strong,
when moonlight rides the rhyme.
right from right.
I don't conquer, I contain.
Whoa.
Turn our tempers into rain. Door clicks once, the ledger smiles. Done in style. Nightfall sips from a silver glass. I don't flash a banner high. I don't swear or justify all the heat that crowds the room. Wilts beneath the quieter doom. Not a push and not a pull, just the space becoming full. I'm a king without a drum. Every step a settled song. Moonlight crowns the unsaid word. Law is felt before it's heard. Smoke draws maps of who will stay. Ash records the ones who pay. If you came to test the line, find your courage, leave your pride. Power's just a patient breath, saving both of us from death. Choose the calm and keep it clean. That's the strongest thing I've seen. I'm a king without a drum.
My head strong,
Every step a settled song.
there's no way.
Moonlight crowns the unsaid word.
Oh,
Law is felt before it's heard. Street goes still, the clocks agree. Cold red sky and a slow parade, easy. Anger marches, boots too loud. I step past the chanting crowd. Rage is cheap, but grace is rare. I press both in colder air. If you're king, then prove it true. Start by ruling over you. He don't rule me. Turn the blaze into my beat. Crown sits steady, never slips. Calm as iron on my lips. Bosses fall to their aroma. Mafia myths at the door. Moonlight shows who's built to last. Those who master going past. When the final bargain's made, drop the mask and drop the blade. Only men who stand in peace hold the power that won't cease. He don't rule me.
I rule steady.
Turn the blaze into my beat.
Crown sit
Crown
great.
sits steady, never slips.
Oh,
Calm as iron on my lips. Night cools down, the fire sleeps. Promise keeps. Moon's a coin in a velvet till.
count slow.
Paper hush and steady hands. No applause and no brass band. I don't sell and I don't buy
I decide,
and pass you by.
no confession,
No appeal.
only what the terms reveal.
This is the last crown deal I sign. In the dark where stars align. He can beg and smoke and plead. Truth is all I'll ever need. Bosses talk, kings simply do.
Mafia,
Till your tales fade on cue.
moonlight stain,
Moonlight stamps the final page.
quiet day.
Quiet ends the longest rage. If you want a different fate, bring your honesty, don't wait. Crowns are heavy, nights are long. Only silence keeps them on. This is the last crown Eli signed. In the dark where stars align, eat can beg and smoke and plead. Truth is all I'll ever need. Seal goes down, the city nods. Done by odds. Moonrise silver on the deal. Smoke turns pages slow and real. Say less, say less. I arrive and chair sit straight. Neon cools his fevered way. No bright crown, no trumpet sound. I correct the shape of ground. Heat that strutted loses breath. Both grow patient, close to death. Call me boss when words run out. I'll remove the need to shout. No decree and no parade, only lines that won't be swayed. In the quiet king's ledger, under moonlight I reveal what the smoke remembers, what the heat could never seal. You can call it mafia, or simply call it real. We tally up in silence, this is the last deal. Wear a crown that doesn't glitter, only those who keep it feel. Stand correct, breathe slow, this is the last deal. Footsteps learn a calmer pace. Laughter leaves a softer trace. I don't bargain, don't explain. I remove the need for pain. Every rumor pays its rent. Dust records the time you spend. Bring your truth or bring your shame. Either way we write your name. No confession, no appeal, only what your bones call real. In the quiet king's ledger, under moonlight I reveal what the smoke remembers, what the heat could never seal. You can call it mafia, or simply call it real. We tally up in silence, this is the last deal. Wear a crown that doesn't glitter, only those who keep it feel. Stand correct, breathe slow, this is the last deal. Say less,
Breathe slow.
let the red talk come and go. Paper warms beneath my hand, eyes confess without command. If you carried storms in peace, lay them down and let them cease. If you came with borrowed flame, moon will strip it of its name. I won't push, I'll let truth stand as the iron in my hand. Power that performs is thin, power that endures is within. Trade your thunder for a vow, we're the hush and wear it now. When the heat runs out of zeal, moonlight shows the truest steel. In the quiet king's ledger, every breath becomes a seal. All the debts and mercies met, balance calm and real. Call me king by how I heal, call me boss by what I seal. Smoke bears witness while we kneel. Breathe, grieve, complete the last deal. Say less, say less, say less. Keys click once, the city knocks. Door side shut, we're square with odds.
Done, paid in full.
Here's I'll stop after this one reply. Tip it when you want song 9. Night leans in, the street stands still. Moonlight cools a restless will.
Say less,
Hold fast. I arrive and voices fold. Smoke rides oats and threads of gold. No bright trumpet, no command. I set the way to land. Heat that strutted, heat that swore, finds a softer, truer door. Call me boss when noise runs thin. Quiet does the disciplining. No decree, no raised appeal, only what your bones call real. I'm the cocking of the low flame,
calm and clear.
wear a crown you feel when
I am near.
when the heat forgets the cost it owes. I let the moonlight make it show. If you came to sign and breathe, this is where we seal the last deal. Oh, call him mafia, or if you need name. One man law by a steady flame. Chest is straight, the clocks grow shy. Laughter drops its sharp and I don't bargain, I don't chase. I remove the fever pace. Rumors loosen at my name. Pride steps down and cools its flame. Every bluff becomes a dead. Silence keeps the balance set. No confession, no display, only lines that do not sway. I'm the quaking of the low flame,
Calm, living queer.
wear a crown you feel when
I am near.
when the heat forgets the cost it owes. I let the moonlight make it show. If you can't assign and breathe, this is where we seal the last years. Call the crown and my for if and what it may me. One man low by a steady flame. Say less,
Breathe slow.
let the red talk come and go. Paper warms beneath my hand, eyes confess without command. If you carry stones with grace, lay them down and take your place. If you didn't count your cards, crowns fall off the heads that boast. I won't push, I let truth stand. That's the iron in my hand. Power that performs is thin, power that endures is within. Trade your thunder for a vow, where the hush and under the moonlight, shadows grow tall. A kingdom of whispers, I hear them all. Smoke rolls in, it kisses the ground. Silent power, no need for sound. I'm the king, the boss, the mafia's dream. Moving through the night like a deadly stream. No fire, just heat. No words, just eyes. The crown's on my head where the legend lies. Last deal's done. The cards are cold. Fingers like iron. A grip so bold. Heat in my veins. The night's my stage. Every step forward turns the page. Smoke curls up, knows my name. Fire inside, it fuels the game. I'm the king, the boss, the mafia's dream. Moving through the night like a deadly stream. No fire, just heat. No words, just eyes. The crown's on my head where the legend lies. Moonlight bends, it bows to my will. The world stands still, chasing the thrill. No need to shout, no need to cry. Silent power rules till the day I die. Moon down, crown up, the street holds breath. Say less, say less. I enter slow, the laughter folds. Neon blinks like tired gold. Boot heels pause, the air sits straight. Names get quiet, hearts translate. I don't bid or beg or warn. I'm the calm where storms are born. Every rumor trims its teeth. When I breathe, the room breathes beneath. No decree on paper white. Only balance, only right.
Moon down, crown up.
I don't raise my voice, the night stands up.
Moon down, crown up.
I hold the heat and cool this cup.
Moon down, crown up.
I set the pace, the rest catch up. Say less, be more, that's enough. Promises that burn too bright fade to ash and softer light. I don't chase, my shadow leads. Quiet rites, the oldest creeds. Every pride that flares too soon learns its manners under moon. Count your breath and meet my eyes. That's the law that never lies. No parading, no demanding. Just a lifted open hand. Moon down. If you want this way to fit, trade your thunder, trade your wit. Glasses settled, chairs sit tall, leaving echoes skip the wall. I don't argue, don't explain, I remove the need for pain. Heat arrives dressed up in red, leaves in gray with lowered heads. Smoke that bragged a minute long, writes my verdict in its song. No confession, no defense, only simple consequence. I'm the boss of the quiet hour, turning noise to measured power. I don't shout, I set the ground, make the room respect the sound. Boss of the quiet hour, cooler hand, the truer tower. Say your piece and keep it true, silence tells the rest of you. Deals that tried to sprint with fire, stumble at the line of wire. Names that leaned on painted might wash away an honest light. I don't lift a finger high, I just watch the rush go by. Then I nod, the river clears, even pride can see and hear. No applause and no display, only order finds its way. Boss of the quiet hour. Put the crown up, crown up, crown up, crown up, crown up, crown up, yeah. Keys click once, the city nods. Keys click once, the city nods. Clock forgets to move for me. Hush. Glasses settle, chairs sit tall. Even echoes skip the wall. Skip it back. I don't argue, don't explain. I remove the need for pain. Heat arrives, dressed up in red, leaves in gray with lower head. Smoke that bragged a minute long, writes my verdict in its song. No confession, no defense, only simple consequence. I'm the boss of the quiet hour, turning noise to measured power. I don't shout, I set the ground, make the room respect the sound. Boss of the quiet hour, cooler hand, the truer tower. Say your piece and keep it true, silence tells the rest of you. Deals that tried to sprint with fire, stumble at the line of wire. Names that leaned on painted might wash away an honest light. I don't lift a finger high, I just watch the rush go by. Then I nod, the river clears, even pride can see and hear. No applause and no display, only order finds its way. Ooh, boss of the quiet hour, quiet hour. If you came to wear a crown, clock forgets to move for me. Hush. Silver cup, cold vein, keep it clean. They arrive with borrowed fire, draped in thunder, cheap attire. I arrive with empty hands, fill the room with quiet plans. When the brag begins to crack, I don't press, I just step back. Heat beneath the tailored face meets a steadier embrace. No demand and no retreat, only shoes that fit the street. There's heat beneath the suit, but calm decides the truth. Crowns fall off a reckless head, steady shoulders where instead. Heat beneath the suit, smoke will show the route. If you wanna rule the night, hold your fire, carry light. All that rush and flame spin can't outlast a patient grin. Every oath that shakes and sways finds its shape in measured days. I don't take, I make room grow. I don't force, I let it show. Then the city breathes in time, and the deal writes down the line. No confession, no applause. Laid on an rightful cause. Heat beneath the sun. Oh no. Oh no. Trade your rage for living proof. Trade your roar for honest roof. Stand, stand. If your core hold its weight, then your crown will calibrate. Heat beneath the suit. The street cools down. The night is neat. Clean feet. A steady hand. Begin. Every city keeps a book, not of laws but how you look. Not your suits or borrowed names, how you acted in the flames. I can read it by your breath, how you spare a deal in death. I can tell by how you wait, if your power's love or hate. No red stamp and no blue seal, only how you made men feel. This is a final ledger of the night, where the crown is weighed by right. He can shout, but truth writes slow. When it's done, the city knows. Final ledger of the night. Quiet hands that set it right. If you paid in grace and spine, your name's written next to mine. I have failed and I have learned. I have bargained, I have burned. But I kept a certain line. Never stole another's time. When I leave a room behind, it is softer, it is kind. That's the kingdom I prefer. Ruling what makes people better. No parade and no reward. Just the worth you can't afford. Final ledger of the night. Final ledger of the night. Take your thunder to the sea. Let it crash and set you free. Let it go, come back quiet, come back true. Wear a crown that carries you. Final ledger of the night. The stars turn white. Good night. Good night. A silver oath, speak slow. I've walked the quarter miles, paid in silence, paid in trials. Every shot I could have spent, I could fold irreverent. Now the night returns the debt, riding calm where wars were set. People change when breath is met. Quiet is the safest bet. No announcement, no demand, just an unassuming stand. Under the velvet moon I reign, not with thunder, not with pain. I lift the heat, I cool the room, I turn fire into bloom. Under the velvet moon, slow and sun right on tune. If it came with honest bone, you will never leave alone. Every deal that asks for blood finds a different kind of flood. I don't drown a man to win, I remove the need for sin. Let the smoke recall the truth, let the crown select the proof. Take your pride and lay it down, watch it rise as something sound. No permission, no regret, just the best we haven't met. Under the velvet moon. Under the velvet moon. Oh no. If the ghost of rage returns, let it speak and let it learn. Breathe, forgive. Nothing stronger in the end than the peace you choose to give. Under the velvet moon. Oh no. Under the velvet moon. Oh no. Street goes still, the night takes notes. Remember. Every fire tells on you what it black and what it blue. I don't hunt your guilty spark, I just rid the cool and dark. When the heat forgets to boast, flips becomes the truest host. Hold the silence, hold it near, you hear what you fail to hear. No appeal and no disguise, smoke will meet your quiet eyes. This is smoke that remembers, keeping names like hidden embers. If you're clean, it warms your hands. If you're not, it grants your plans. Smoke that remembers, soft and simple, never renders. Moonlight lifts the ledger clear, shows who's real and who ran fear. I don't point and I don't pry, I wait out the practice lie. Breath by breath the truth appears, cool and kind and free of gears. If you came with honest bones, smoke will leave you well alone. If you didn't, take your turn, let the ashes teach you burn. No accuser, no applause, only homage that she loves. Smoke that remembers. Coming. Smoke that remembers. Coming. That tree goes. The night takes notes, renended. Lay your pride upon the rail. Watch it travel, watch it pale. Let it go. Then return with light of gate. That's the only winning fate. Smoke that remembers. Soft wind remembers. Smoke that remembers. Till it hushes simple creed, no need. Call it mafia if you must. Mine is made of spine trust. I don't run with credit names, I don't borrow other flames. I enforce the quiet way, pay your debt or step away. Nothing cruel and nothing cheap, just the promises you keep. No theatrics, no alarms, winner in both arms. Gentleman mafia of one, where the loud are overdone, where the moon decides the deal, and the hand you shake is real. Gentleman mafia of one, when the noise is finally gone, what remains is what you are. Wear it softly like a scar. I have walked through ash and rain, let it rinse the pain and stain. Kept my temper, kept my breath, save us both from needless death. I don't chase the crown chrome, I build quiet into the home. When the morning checks the books, dignity is how it looks. No applause and no decrees, in a life that set you free. Gentleman mafia. Skin bone, and members. Smoke up, remembers. Trade the legend for the man, do the small things no one can. Pay in truth. When really got kissed, this mess, got kissed. Just mess, this mess, this mess, this mess. Just mess. Just mess. Remembers. Door clicks shut. The dust lies flat.
That's that.
Hey, lamp a quiet throne. Alone, not lonely. I don't ask the crowd to cheer. I don't need that borrowed fear. I correct the course of it till the room remembers care. Every title made of smoke falls apart in one soft stroke. If you know, you simply know. If you don't, you'll never show. No bright glare, no velvet scene, only something felt, not seen. This is a crown with no witness, balanced by a life of fitness. Not a muscle, but a mind. Not a noise, but being kind. Crown with no witness, held by those the stones can't twist. If it fits, it doesn't slip. If it slips, it never fit. People ask for secrets, but the door is simply keep it wet but keep clean. Some steady leave unseen. When the heat begins to instead of truth legislate, you will find the worst sight. It will like just right. No dead and no light, you're firm and no pain. Crown with no witness. Crown smoking, assist. Crown smoking, assist. Crown smoking, crown with no witness. Crown smoking, assist. People ask for secret keys, but the door is sympathies. Keep your word and keep it clean. Shop steady, leave unseen. You will find the waste is right, and the night will treat you like no parade and no demand, just a firm and open hand. Crown with no witness. Crown smoking, assist. Crown smoking, crown with no witness. Crown with no kid full. If you ever must explain you don't own that kind of rain, let them guess. Real authority is this: you don't chase, you don't insist. Crown with no witness. Harbor hush, a tide like steel. One more deal. Ever folded names untold, captains blinking, patient gold. Put to the board and break to glass. Everything we want will pass. I don't bother, don't confess. I erase the painless mess. One keeps count, the water knows. Truth is where the river goes. No receipt for borrowed pride, only what you bring inside. This is the last deal of Blackwater Pier. Sign with your spine, not interfere. Smoke can't whisper, he can't plead. Only your honor pays the fee. Past the fears, last deal. Stand up straight or never heal. Yeah, all your tales are lot of men. Faithful and phony, man, just wait. I can't tell which of us will word with whisper. Read peace, or where it will. If you carry storms, peace, lay them down. Let them cease to heaven. Let's pray. Ropes that swim, culture sweat. Let's pray. Cram and smoke and twist. Moon like silver on the page, tide like verdict, end of rage. Breathe, sign, not a winner, not a loss, just a man who paid his cost. Last day. Last day. Rope slips free, the boat drifts on. Asper. Moonlight holds the street like steel. Footsteps hush around the last deal. Say less, say less. I walk in slow, the laughter thin. Smoke right circles on my skin. No crown flashing, no parade. I change the room by how I stay. They talk like sparks that wanna live. I cool the fire by how I give. Boss, I'm nothing loud or cheap. I bend the night without a speech. No decree, no shout, no show. Only proof the bones will know. I am the king you never see announced. The boss whose silence makes it count. Under moonlight, truth signs real. Smoke turns witness at the last deal. If there's heat, I hold it still. Set the pace and break no will. Wear the crown that doesn't gleam. Rule the dark without a scream. Names grow softer near my name. Flame grows tired of its own flame. Horse that rattle lose their teeth. When I breathe, the room breathes beneath. I don't chase your thunder's wage. I outlast your brightest rage. Mafia tales of borrowed power. I rewrite them in an hour. No defense and no appeal. Only what the night calls real. I am the king you never see announced. The boss whose silence makes it count. Under moonlight, truth signs real. Smoke turn witness at the last deal. If there's heat, I hold it still. Set the pace and break no will. Wear the crown that doesn't gleam. Rule the dark without a scream. Say less, breathe slow. Let the bright talk come and go. Say less, breathe slow. What remains is what you know. Every rumor pays its rent. Dust recalls where fire went. If you came with honest bone, you may walk this road alone. If you didn't count your cost, crowns fall off the heads that boast. I don't push and I don't pull. Balance makes the ledger full. If power needs a louder proof, it's living under a leaky roof. Hold your ground, hold your ground. When heat runs out, of pain is ill. The moon reveals the only real. I am the king you never see announced, the boss whose silence makes it count. Under moonlight, true signs real. Smoke turn witness at the last deal. If there's heat, I hold it still. Set the pace and break no will. Wear the crown you cannot steal. Stand in hush and let time kneel. Crown up, crown up, crown up, crown up. Say less, say less. Keys click once, the night agrees. Door side shut like tight seas. Done. Street exhales and neon chokes. Moon leans slow through drifting smoke. Say let, hold still. Doors don't slam, they learn to breathe. Laughter folds its sharpened teeth. I don't bargain, don't impress. I remove the need for stress. Heat arrives with painted pride. Leaves an ash when I decide. Every boast becomes a note filed beneath the steady coat. No decree and no parade, only balance, only blade. I wear a crown in the smoke, not gold. A quiet law the night upholds. If there's heat, I let it break. Cool it clean for mercy's sake. Call me boss or call me king. I don't need a louder ring. Under moonlight, truth turns real. This is where we make the last deal. Names grow soft around my name. Flames grow tired of their flame. I don't chase your thunder's need. I outlast it with my speed. Power isn't glare or scream. It's the room that finds this thing. Stand up straight or step aside. Dignity's the better guide. No confession, no defense, only earned intelligence. I wear a crown in the smoke, not gold. A quiet law the night upholds. If there's heat, I let it break. Cool it clean for mercy's sake. Call me boss or call me king. I don't need a louder ring. Under moonlight, truth turns real. This is where we make the last deal. Say less, breathe slow. Let the red talk come and go. Low I've seen crowns that couldn't fit, slipping off a reckless wit. I've seen kings of borrowed light fade before the honest night. I don't push and I don't pull. I keep time until it's full. If power needs to prove it's strong, it's been fragile all along. Trade your thunder for a vow. Wear the hush and wear it now. When the blaze forgets to feel, moon reveals the truer steel. Hold, hold. I wear a crown in the smoke, not gold. You can't test it, it won't fold. If there's heat, I hold it still. Set the pace and break no will. Call me boss by how I heal. Call me king by what I seal. Under moonlight, truth turns real. This is where we close the last deal. Crown up, cuts the street in two. Smoke hangs still like sober truth. Say less, say love, say love. Cash Presley still travel Gwen's poor cheese, mine a Chandler stem. I don't buy them golden lamb. Cacahuete the winter when he the wilds and gins and bows. Jesus grass and on the close. I don't praise him, but yeah, cause it eats sides of the day. No decree and no the street. Every horse where I just me. I'm the brace beneath the moon. I'm the crown of the king. And those colors always in bed. Last into the human desert dome. Those marine that was a boat to seas. But must be calling every dollar be you. Headed down from the north. But the steady fell. Smoke turns wetness, netty fails. It's active, it's still setting me. In the still of my king. I'm on double stream. God let it see no more. Quiet street is a hate though. I don't chase your little grand. Time will take a better than. Put on fat and love true strand. I stay higher than my head. No confession, no peel. Only what's what those call real. I wear a crown in the moon, not gold. A quiet law the night upholds. If there's heat, I let it break. Cool it clean for mercy's sake. Call me boss or call me king. I don't need a louder ring. Under moonlight, truth turns real. This is where we make the last deal. Say less, breathe slow. Let the red talk come and go. I've seen crowns that couldn't fit, slipping off a reckless wit. I've seen kings of borrowed light fade before the honest night. I don't push and I don't pull. I keep time until it's full. I don't manage to find a wool. Sell express with shaggy hook. Power that performs has been there. What often does us with blue. Trade your thunder for a vow. Wear the hush and wear it now. When the blaze runs out of steel, on the hills marched up on step. No decree and no parade. Only lines that won't be swayed. I'm the boss of the black. I will calm and clear. The king whose crown you feel when I'm near. If there's heat, I hold it still and real. Under moonlight we sign the last deal. Call it mafia, one-man law. Smoke bears witness to what it's all. Chairs sit straight, the talk grows thin. Footsteps learn a slower skin. I don't chase your thunder's wage. I outlast your brightest rage. Crowns that glitter slip and fall. Spines that hold outlast them all. Wear your truth or lose your claim. Weightless titles lose their name. No confession, no appeal. Only what your bones call real. I'm the boss of the beloved appeal. Coming cold war and lighting I'm near. If there's heat, I hold it still and real. Under moonlight we signed the last deal. Call it mafia, one-man law. Smoke bears witness to what it's all. Say less, breathe slow. Let the red talk come. Keys click once the night aligns. Door side shut, the ledger signs. Done. Midnight clicks, the streets lean in. Moonlight cools the copper sin. Say less, hold still. Russian Cinderella. Smoke draws circles in my hair. I don't bargain, don't explain. I remove the need for pain. Heat arise with painted pride. Leaves in ash when I decide. Every boast becomes a debt. Silence makes the balance set. No decree and no parade. Only lines that won't be swayed. I'm the boss of the black hour, calm and clear. A king whose crown you feel when I am near. If there's heat, I hold it still and real. Under moonlight, we signed the last deal. Call it mafia, one-man law. Smoke bears witness to what it saw. Chest is straight, the talk grows thin. Footsteps learn a slower skin. I don't chase your thunder's wage. I outlast your brightest rage. Crowns that glitter slip and fall. Spines that hold outlast them all. Wear your truth or lose your claim. Weightless titles lose their name. No confession, no appeal. Only what your bones call real. I'm the boss of the black hour, calm and clear. A king whose crown you feel when I am near. If there's heat, I hold it still and real. Under like we signed the last deal. Call it mafia, one-man law. Smoke bears witness to what it saw. Say less, breathe slow. Let the red talk come and go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.